a bit drunk.
I am from Austria.
She's had too many glühweins. She's very beautiful though. That's our tree.
It can only be Tant Fanny. I'm struggling a bit today, can you tell? Okay, let's debrief. Although it's incredibly naughty, I'm actually very proud of my Christmas sweater. Would everyone like a look? I found this in the male section of a vintage shop in Vienna, and basically I only knew one thing in that moment, and that was I was not leaving the shop without that jumper coming home with me. Today is the... Actually, I've completely no idea. This is what my morning has been like. Just everything at snail's pace. Nothing's getting done. 11th, it's the 11th of December. Christmas season when you're an adult is really very different when you're a kid. There just seems to be more to do and less time to do it in. But I am so grateful because this morning I was reserve for work. That basically means if someone's sick, I have to go in, but if nobody's sick, I can stay at home, and nobody was sick. Thank you. We're gonna do something fun, and that involves mincemeat and pastry. Unfortunately, the supermarket has sold out of short crust pastry, which you use to make mince pies, but I have made mince pies before with puff pastry, and although the mouthfeel is a little bit different, it's still thoroughly enjoyable. So that's what we're gonna do, and this day is gonna get better. To me on literally a daily basis, perhaps even 3 or 4, that I actually lose my phone and I put it somewhere, and I very often find it in the wardrobe with the doors closed. Don't ask me how that happens. So where are we now? It's the 20th of December. I love this screensaver I have because this actually is, oh gosh, a Christmas decoration that I saw at my teacher's house and fell in love with it. It's just the cutest little thing. Aww, little singing Christmas church boy. Last weekend, I took another trip to Steiermark, but this time to Pullau, or rather Pullau by Hartberg, because I think there are 2 Pullaus. And I spent a couple of days with my friend Christina, and we went to Christmas markets, and we drank lots of punch, and we had lovely, lovely food, and she had no toilet, so there was a portaloo. That was an experience. And we sang carols, and we bought a tree, and we decorated the tree in beautiful decorations. And now some time has passed. I have things to do. I have presents to wrap. I'm going to make some mince pies, possibly today. But I actually got from some colleagues a couple of lovely Christmas festive snacks, and I popped them in my handbag, and I'm only just taking them out now, and I'm pretty sure, yes, well, this one is a little bit worse for wear, but my colleague, she is wonderful, she's very talented, and she made some gorgeous cookies, which she does pretty much every Christmas. And I got another little festive cookie from a colleague of mine, and my very good friend and fellow Scot, Lucy, did make me some gingerbread, which I packed up and was a square, and now is rather a little flat loaf, but it will still taste exceedingly good. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have some lunch and I'm gonna do a little bit more art and just enjoy my afternoon until I need to go back to work. I'm feeling very festive this morning, even though I woke up with like a mini hangover. We had some festive drinks last night, which was great fun. And so it's kind of been a sleepy morning, but that just works. Florian has slipped off to play some Counter-Strike, which I am very happy about because I'm taking this moment as my chance to wrap his presents. I don't think this is going to go out before Christmas Day. It's 2 days before Christmas if you celebrate on the 24th, or 3 days if you celebrate on the 25th. I have to say, I was so used to celebrating on the 25th, obviously. I come from Scotland. When I moved to Austria, it wasn't too difficult to change my mindset to the 24th. I thought I would need a lot of time to get used to celebrating Christmas on Christmas Eve, but it just feels so natural and normal here. And the festive season for me has always felt like a group of days rather than a specific one. Anyway, I'm really excited. I have to show you this present that Florian found for me to give to his aunt, a selection of topless men in kilts with yoga positions. I've got a really great game. We have our own. And we love playing this. We played it first in Ottawa in Canada, so I'm getting this for his nieces to play, and I have a few other bits and bobs, and I'm so excited because it took me forever to find Florian like a big Christmas present. I got him a Gutschein to a whiskey tasting. I think he's gonna love it, so I'm gonna pop on an Agatha Christie audiobook because that is my happy place, and get packing. That is quite a harsh side light, isn't it? Let me try putting it over here. Maybe that's gonna be nicer. That's about right, I think. I was fiddling around with the shot, trying to get the camera angle right, trying to get the lighting right. What's the point really? Because we all just want authenticity, don't we? I did end up going to work in the end, but it was really nice to see everybody before Christmas, even though now I feel like I'm coming down with a little bit of a cold. So I've made myself a neocitran, and Florian's gone to a concert of some Austrian band. I'm gonna put the name somewhere because I will ask him when he comes back. So I have the whole flat to myself. The stillness is really, really nice. Pretty much everything is done. I have wrapped all my presents. That was my last work commitment before Christmas, and tomorrow I will make some mince pies, but that's it. Last year, me and my friend Pia made a video of ourselves. It was like a new concept. For me, at least, back then, I was just starting to make videos, and so we both got quite giddy. And the premise of the video was, what do we wish for ourselves in the next year that's coming? So that was for 2024. What would we like to be better at? What would we like to have achieved, however small, for ourselves? And I'm really excited to watch that video back with her. We didn't post it anywhere, it was just for ourselves. But I'm thinking this year it would be kind of fun to do the video and maybe post it here on the Lemonage, because it's very much in keeping with what I've been trying to do for the last year. I cannot remember for the life of me what I said in the video, so it'll be really interesting to watch it back and see whether those things have come true, whether I am much more advanced than I expected to be, or whether I'm actually still struggling with the same old things, because life is hard. I also spent some of this evening just reading, and I've realized how accelerated I've become looking at screens all the time and watching TV all the time. And whilst at Christmas, my Agatha Christie Poirots are very, very important to me. They are a festive treat. I do find that sometimes I just struggle to be relaxed at bedtime if I'm not actually spending a good chunk of time reading a book. So that's what I'm going to try and do now. I have showered. I am squeaky, squeaky clean. Nobody needed to know that. And I'm just going to enjoy the rest of the evening, finish my neocitran, get into bed early, start a brand new book. Anyway, I'll probably see you tomorrow, or maybe on Christmas Day, but see you when I see you next. Good night. Mwah. That was a really big some of that. I inhaled some of that, I think, actually. A very good afternoon to you, or morning, or evening. It is currently 4:30 in the afternoon on the 23rd of December, and it's almost Christmas. I have a little bit of a cold, so I went to the apotheke this morning, got some good old drugs, and have progressed with my day. The flat is cleaned. I'm really excited for this evening because I just want to relax and maybe play a board game. But for the moment in time, where are we? So we're gonna make something that I'm really excited about, which is called a smoking cardinal. There is a fantastic YouTuber called Max Miller, and I recently saw a video of his where he makes smoking bishop, which is a festive drink very similar to glühwein or mulled wine. And he said that there are also other options. You can get, I think, a smoking pope and also a smoking cardinal, which is with champagne. And I was like, oh, hold up, Sally, that's right up my Straße. So I couldn't find any champagne because it's a little bit harder in Austria than it is in the UK, but I bought some wanky Prosecco, which I'm hoping will kind of achieve the same flavor profile. And this is what we need. 2 oranges, sugar, cinnamon sticks, some nutmeg, which I don't know if I have, which is a slight problem. So we might just substitute nutmeg for this pumpkin spice, which has some nutmeg in it. And then I've got some absolutely fantastic cardamom pods. And I think now we're cooking with gas. It already smells so good. Where's my whiskey?
Oh, here's your whiskey. You get the big one, I get the small one.
Superb. So I'm going to play to you now the video of us trying a smoking cardinal.
That sounds wonderful. I honestly cannot remember much about it, only it was very sweet, actually. Okay. Well,
This is the video for help. We look happy.
we look very happy, but we haven't tasted it yet, so maybe that's why we look so happy.
I did make it with a bit too much syrup, but I never made it before.
I think the name is just really wonderful. You know, if something's called like the smoking bishop, it's just something that you naturally think you would enjoy a lot.
It's got a smoking cardinal.
Oh, it's smoking cardinal. We should make a smoking bishop, maybe.
Do you know what I like the most is that we're both holding burnt mince pies that I forgot about in the oven. Oh, that's me having heartburn. That's me getting heartburn. Would you have one again?
Yeah, actually now I'm really curious about it. Yeah, like we two look so happy tasting it, you know, like in my memory it was worse than when I'm looking at myself here. It looked like I'm enjoying it.
Well, it was Christmas, wasn't it?
It's true.
Okay. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.